Hey everyone, Chloe here, and welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time tuning in, welcome. I am Chloe from the hypergamistlife.com. So today we're going to be talking about what a lot of women are afraid to talk about, and that's desperation. That desperate feeling of wanting to be claimed by anyone by any means necessary. So many women are desperate. So many beautiful women, so many talented women, so many accomplished women are desperate for love, for someone to care, desperate for any man, desperate for a glance, desperate for social media attention, desperate for uh, negative attention. And many women have watched the women in their families act out of desperation. So a lot of women tend to practice what's familiar to them. Or, like so many Black women are taught, to focus on their independence, their education, getting a career, being self reliant, that they end up completely dropping the ball on their femininity and their ability to connect to what men are truly attracted to. Or maybe you're just a woman who was just never taught about how to use her femininity to get the relationship that you truly want. And now all of a sudden, when you're settled in your independence and you want a relationship, it's like pulling teeth to get Mr. Right. Or there's a whole bunch of Mr. Wrongs waiting in the wings because they smell that desperation. Next thing you're a pick me, uh, you're a Barbara the Builder, and surprisingly, but not surprisingly, a lot of women end up practicing hypogamy, which is something that I really want to educate my audience about. Hypogamy is something that a lot of women don't talk about when dating. They don't talk about um, the types of men that they're meeting, and they don't talk about the types of low caliber men that they run into, and they even consider making um, families and making these men fathers. Um, Hypogamy is not something that is talked about, especially with Black women. And by definition, hypogamy is a woman who consistently dates, sleeps with, or procreates with men who are of lower status, men who can't provide, men who can't protect, men who can't lead, and men you usually end up not having any respect for. And usually, women make this choice out of desperation. When a woman is desperate, her self worth and her self esteem, by the way, which have nothing to do with her education level, are either non existent or completely in the toilet. And when your self worth and esteem are low, you tend to attract takers. These are the people that our families never warned us about, or maybe we come from a family of takers. The kind of people that prey on a woman's low self worth, her low self confidence. And these kinds of men are out here in droves by the thousands. The vipers, the con artists, the users, the opportunists, the manipulators, the abusers, the jailbirds, and all types of undercover, mentally ill, narcissistic types of men who are inclined to squeeze every last drop out of you because your desperation has allowed it. These confidence men, they're experts at sniffing out desperate, thirsty, thirsty women like a shark to a drop of blood in the ocean. These are the men who end up killing a lot of women you see in the news. These low value men, they prey on women, desperate women, women who have set the bar so low for themselves. So here are some signs of a desperate woman. One, her confidence is shot. Confidence is all about how you treat yourself, ladies, how you invest in yourself, how you take care of yourself. And a lot of women struggle to have confidence because they don't put themselves first. I used to be one of them. I never put myself first. I didn't even think about putting myself first. I just existed. And when you don't put yourself first, you make yourself easy prey to low value men. Another one, when a woman pays a man's way. Women who try to buy love are desperate. This includes participating in role reversal, paying a man's bills, paying for a man's time, paying Dutch, paying for dates. And when a man sees this, he knows right away that you're desperate. A lot of us practice role reversal, being the breadwinner, thinking it's okay to be the breadwinner. It's not okay. Paying all the bills and having a man who is comfortable with you paying all the bills. It just means that you've been suckered. A masculine man will never feel comfortable with his woman ever providing for him, and definitely not bringing home the bacon and frying it in the pan. And any man who expects a woman to pay his way is a resentful man. And resentful men are absolutely dangerous because they feel entitled. And entitled men are very difficult to get rid of. Another one, dating men or having sex with men who are chronically unemployed. Men who are jobless already know that they're rejects, ladies, and that their marketplace value is low. So if you're interested in them and you show them that, you don't mind that they're jobless, they already know you're desperate. Another one, the wifey trap. Cleaning a man's apartment, doing his laundry, cooking elaborate meals, basically waiting on him hand and foot. You're a maid. Meanwhile, he's getting all of the benefits, and what are you getting out of it? The wifey trap is probably one of the biggest cons in hypogamy. Catering to a man who isn't a provider is a complete waste of time. Uh, and another one that I see a lot, you're more into him than he's into you. Sorry, ladies, but in order for a relationship to thrive, he has to want you more. A truly masculine man will not only, he'll chase you, but he will rise to the challenge to impress you, not the other way around. Um, Another one, you're comfortable chasing men. Women who openly go after men, pursue men, ask men on dates. Women who are just a tad bit aggressive, uh, or in their masculine energy. There's this really whack trend of women getting on bended knee and asking for a man's hand in marriage. Listen, ladies, chasing a man in any form is desperation. So this is why hypergamy is important, ladies, because hypergamy teaches you not to chase. Flirt, yes. Chase, no. So in 2019, ladies, we are dropping desperation. In 2019, we're going to stop practicing hypogamy and start practicing hypergamy. And we're going to learn how to get a man to do the chasing. So that's all I have to say on desperation. We all have lost ourselves with Mr. Wrong, or maybe you're wasting your time with Mr. Wrong right now, but the minute you tell yourself you deserve better is the minute you can begin to turn it all around. So let me know your experiences with dating down, and hopefully why you'll never do it again. And please like, share, and subscribe, and I will catch up with you in the next one.